January 22nd, 2026 edition. It's a balmy 62 degrees, a little bit maybe on the cool 62 side, and a little bit of breeze and overcast for certain. And I guess we're all getting preparation for this weekend's snowstorms throughout the United States. You know, and if it doesn't snow, everybody got snow job anyway, so you can go out there and shovel nothing and pretend. But today is January 22nd, and remember the 22nd is our National Day of Remembrance to contact the Battle Buddy to check on them, to see how they're doing. It's the one day of the month that we set it aside, but it should be every day checking on a Battle Buddy. But it honors the 22 suicides that the VA so strongly talked about in 2013, and they haven't done anything about it. So we keep this going. But I want to welcome it. I hope everybody had a happy holidays and a healthy and safe New Year's, and I hope this year is prosperous. I hope it's twice as good as last year and only half as good as next year to come. Only time will tell, so y'all stay safe. Since July 2010, TADSAW now has accredited 1,672 service dog teams across the country. 1,128 of them are male clients, veterans. 544 are female clients and veterans. There's 181 Vietnam veterans throughout the United States, 2 Korean War veterans, 87 train a dog save a family member, 20 train a dog save a first responder, and 81 train a dog save a child civilian community member. So everything's doing real well. Last year we had 122 teams that were graduated through the program, so hats off to all the teams that worked hard, the veterans, the clients, the dogs, the trainers. Their participation makes TADSAW very successful. If it weren't for the applicants, the veterans, the clients, the spouses, the children, the first responders, and the trainers that work with them, y'all make TADSAW a very important program. And I want to thank everybody for that. I also want to thank my social media, because they do a whole lot of job making sure everybody stays up to date on the news from the organization. 2026 is a special year. It's our 250th anniversary of the United States Declaration of Independence, in which the Declaration of Independence promised everybody life, liberty, pursuit of happiness throughout their life. In 2010, the ADA really made it even better, especially for persons with disabilities and long-term medical conditions, in which they allowed the right of access for service dogs going into public places. But the funny thing about that is that with the ADA granting the right of access, it seems there's a lot of service dog organizations that have really gotten onto the other side of limiting the right of access to service dogs by having such high fees for getting a dog, or donations to train a dog for somebody, anywhere from $25,000 all the way up to $50,000 and $75,000 in some instances. So it's not only, service dogs have become a part of our lives, it's become an industry for many organizations, and industry means profits and limits the right of access to a lot of people. TADSAW is sponsoring an alliance. It's called the Universal Access to Medical Alert Service Dogs, in which we're looking for participation from trainers across the country, small service dog organizations that want to go ahead and band together and just make it accessible for anybody that needs a service dog can have a service dog, especially if you're doing participant trained service dogs. When you have a participant trained service dog, all you're really doing is paying the trainer for their time to instruct somebody. So you don't have to spend those $10, $15, $20, $30,000 fees to get a dog. By training you, the person to train the dog, gives you the ability to train your next dog, which could be one of the problems why everybody wants to keep training service dogs as far as trainers, because they're the only ones that get paid for it. And according to the Americans with Disabilities Act, owner-trained service dogs have the same rights as any service dog that's trained by an organization, whatever. There are no certified service dogs. There are no accredited service dogs, according to the Americans with Disabilities Act. So you're able to go ahead and train your dog when you need it. And by properly learning how to train a dog, going through a participant-trained service dog program like TADSAW, you know, it's an application. There's no charge for the services. We make sure we find the funding to make it accessible for everybody. I need you, the client with the disability who needs a service dog, to be focused on the training of the dog moving forward, not how am I going to pay for the next lesson. So this is our promise to everybody that, you know, goes through TADSAW and through our alliance members, that you know, we're more interested in you getting assistance and having a service dog than anything else. Service dogs should be affordable, which is the key word for 2026, affordability, and accessible to people, regardless of their, you know, financial state or their race, creed, or color. You know, if you need a service dog because of your medical condition, then you should have one. It should be up to you. It's your right of access. But with that right of access to have a service dog, you also have accountability, responsibility, and constantly training your dog, but also educating other people regarding service dogs. So if you need any information, please call me at, you know, the number on our website. The website's www.tadsaw.org. My telephone number is 210-643-2901. I answer my phone 24/7, 365, and if I don't take a message, it may be because I'm on the other line talking to somebody else. But I want to thank everybody for coming to Facebook Live today. Some important dates in February is February 2nd is Groundhog Day, in which everything repeats itself over and over. Also, February 14th is the Valentine's Day. That's a Saturday. February February President's Day. That's going to be the 16th, isn't it? I believe February 16th, Monday, February 16th. Valentine's Day weekend is President's Day, so y'all get another holiday. And then we go without a holiday for a while. But the next time we'll have Facebook Live will be on Thursday, February 26th. So I want to thank everybody. I want to thank the crew from Full of Grace who's here with their Facebook Live. Shout out to everybody there, and y'all make us look great. And thank all the donors, the trainers, the clients, those who show support. Remember, you know, go to our website. You know, we need 100 new donors this month. You know, at the $7.50 level or the $15 level, to just keep everything going strong. We want an affordable donation that you can maintain, and it shows that you care for other people and that you can act right now. So TADSAW Care is the way to go. It's less than $19. It supports almost every other function out there in the world. So I want to thank everybody for joining us. Stay warm this weekend, and once again have a safe, healthy, happy, and very prosperous new year. See y'all later.